Hey guys and everyone out there, I just wanted to show you something cool. So this is Flight Simulator X. I am currently in a Douglas airport. The airport is going to be in Germany in Lidens, I don't know what ville something. And so this is going to be an actual flying simulator. So what we want to do, we want to turn all the thrusters on. I'm going to actually do that, but just manually, not with a controller, but with the mouse. So we have your propeller controller. If I can actually get that up here. You got your propeller controller for one. You got your engine one, engine solid two. This has two propellers. So what we want to do now, we want to just, so everything is up and ready. We can turn on primer one, primer two. Don't really need those. Let's turn on navigation lights. We can turn on, let me see what we need to turn on here currently. We can have pilot heat switch. We're not going to really need the heat because that's, we don't need the de-ice, nothing. Generators are currently off. That's not good. And then we need to look at everything here is good for the engine. And all we need to do is turn these three on, so we have our full runway up here cleared for us. I can say this is a really big plane, like a legit big plane with two propellers. And that's legit it. So yeah, we're gonna go for a little flight here. Thruster one and thruster two, propeller one, propeller two, I mean. And we don't need any clearance. There is an automatic ATC, but I'm just gonna say we don't really need clearance. I doubt it. I mean, taking off from a German airport, do you really think we're gonna need clearance? Nope. Funny joke if you get it. But yeah, clearance. No. We are going to get bugged out just by not even having clearance. You got your autopilot like right here. If I was to press this button right now, we would have autopilot like legit. I'm not messing anything with the controller, and this thing's just flying itself. And then when autopilot's on, I can't really have any control of the plane right now, so we want to turn our landing gears up. And now I'm going to probably put autopilot on when we get to, well, I have to trim actually these things. I have to trim the pinch up to, let's do 12. That's a high pitch, but we're not really gonna be going high. And now I can just take my hand off the wheel, and now we can just mess with the pitch, because that's all we really need to do. We just need the pitch and the trim. That way our nose is facing up to where we will not go down. We will just only be rising our altitude, which is how much we're going up right now. Go, and we should be good. Like, we're not really that much high, but I'm just gonna let the this thing take over itself, and then we're just gonna be going on altitude. I could actually let this thing go by itself, and I could just let it move itself here, and I could just go like that, and that's what we're doing. There's our fuel pressure, everything, what we're heading towards. And if I was to change this, the autopilot would change itself, making it do the most weirdest. But if I was to press D, I can get it all calibrated back, and so all I need to do is just sit here, and we will display the radio stack. Now this is all the throttles we need. So as long as I don't turn these off, like I just did, then we will be fine. We have our fuel tank selector. We want all because we don't really... But as long as I let autopilot take over, we can have engine 1 carburetor heat on, engine 2 carburetor heat on. I don't know what that does, which we're just going to turn it off because I don't really... Gears locked, gears unlocked, so there we go. There's our electrical panel for all the things. And right now I can't see what it's doing. I legit can, so There's our landing gear latch. Landing gear's going to be up. No, that's just for the landing gear though. There's our GPS. It's there if you guys can see it. Okay. So our region is Lutzelenden. City and region Germany. Our elevation 756 with our fuel of don't know. I think those are airports, and then we have just that's it. We can look at terrain, we can look at everything out here, we can look at our route. We don't have no set route because that's not what we're going for. We're technically going for a free flight in which... Okay, there's our map. We don't really need the map though. There's our kneeboard for our briefing. So if we want to go briefing, we can just brief, messages, radio traffic control. We can do our keyboard keys for what we do want an ATC window. If I want to do the ATC window, scroll lock. There's our air traffic control. Right now we don't really need to do anything. I'm going to go announce position. We are at Douglas 9 Quebec, JWL 6 miles north, 5,000 feet, and about touch and go left traffic, runway 7. What else? We are gonna need, I don't know. You can select an airport to land at the following list. We're gonna do, I don't know. This airport, select runway. We're gonna do runway 25. Full stop landing. Announce on final, and that's all we need to do. We got our checklist, display hide main panel. We can do shift F1. 2. No, shift F. Shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's all that we legit need to do. And as long as I got this under control, which I'm using the Xbox controller today, because we're legit not going to do anything here. And that is the view. Panel to our left is going to be our everything we can do here. We can reference to stalling speed at 77 KIAS. Tells us our flap speeds. We can get a rotation speed from there. No mission, no messages. Yeah. And if I want to get out of there, I can just do right click, cockpit, and we can do virtual. And that's all we need to do here. What I'm going to do here is just, we're going to change that pitch to something we can actually stabilize this thing at. Right now we're just only going up. That's legit all we're doing. And I think we've gained enough altitude enough to know that now at this point we're just going to need, there we go, 0, 0, pitch and trim. Shift F2. And I can just, yeah, I could do all this with the keys. I don't have to touch anything. I can just leave this plane going all I wanted to if I wanted to. Which I actually did one time. Not a smart move, but we did it anyway. You can go in. We can look at I can't tell if these are either airports or stuff. I think this one is an airport here. But we're going to do this. What are we doing now? Where we at? Our elevation's still up, north and east. We're doing good, actually. That's the airport. 25. It's a public airport. Runway 7 and it has a runway 25. The surface is going to be asphalt with no lights, meaning we won't be able to see in the night. We're going to be screwed hard. I mean, that's not going to be anything bad though. As we look at this navigation, I'm not even paying attention to anything either. Meaning, it's still going straight, but we're just not paying attention to anything, so we're just like... Oh, shoot. I hope I did not touch anything. I don't know what in the world I just did there. What in the world? I can't tell if that's the wind or if that's me. I didn't touch anything for this thing. If it is the wind, we should not be having wind right now. That's not what we need right now. You're legit. Okay, I was not paying attention there. I don't know what in the world happened. We want to get the communications. I don't know what the VFR is going to do. We do want audio for this, like, the communication. Audio for the right... No, we don't want audio for the right one. Navigation 2, navigation 1. I don't know. We just got 3 beeps. That's not something I don't know. What in the world? Propeller control, we want the carburetor heat 1 to be... Are they sending me Morse code? Excuse me, wait, what? I did not want Morse code. I am sorry, buddy, but no. No. That is weird. We want our radio VFR to be there. We want actual audio. We don't want Morse code. Thank you very much. That one's gonna be up to my other partner here. 1. Okay. Okay, we are actually kind of in a decent spot here. 6 will do gear flaps. And we just parking brake. I mean, I won't have to do anything at all. This wood here will be our engine, and that's everything we need. As long as our fuel pump switch is on and we actually have everything going here. And no, I just know I could just do all this up here. But if you have to look at everything, you really can't. So you can do a de-ice thing, which we're not really in thing for us. And we're still moving. We have our beacons, we have everything. Shift F. If I was bringing everything out, this is what it would look like. And that's why you need this checklist. Do the wing flaps, you can just press F6 as necessary. We have fuel gauges, we have H toggle fuel gauges. Tells me everything I can do for my controls, everything. Hey, you guys can look at this with me too. It's kind of funny that we're still flying in a straight line. I haven't even turned a bit. I'm gonna try and turn a little bit here. We've been just going north at 20 degrees. I'm looking at what we can do for our parking brake, because if I'm gonna land this thing, you know, you can't just land it and expect it to go. Just, you know. Our navigation log, we have no flight plan. And if there's anything that they didn't, you know, there's a search right there. If you want to like enrich the mixture of the fuel, because when you're flying planes, you have to like mix the fuel no matter what, or you're not going to get anything good out of flying. So. Wait, did I just open my exit? Wait, what? Don't tell me that actually worked. Oh my god, we're flying with the door open. Okay, Shift E. That we were not supposed to open any doors. At least we know they work. Wait, arm we can extend and retract, so I have to control U. What does that do? That doesn't do anything. Some planes it'll do something. Some planes it'll just, oh yeah, the mouse yoke, I forgot. When you're flying with your mouse yoke will so whenever I'm facing my mouse, right, up, down, and this responds to my mouse movements, so I forgot. That's what Control U does. We are trying to, there we go. There we go. I might have to put this pitch to, there we go. Full zero, we're not going to do anything. I'm just going to let it do what it wants. Like, I'm legit not that worried about crashing right now. Standby frequency. We can press swap, we can press X. Don't know what that did. Our frequency's gone for sure. Autopilot master is on Z. So we can turn on our autopilot from there. As I'm doing this, we're still flying straight. 2D cockpit, we can do F10. That's the 2D cockpit. We can do trying to see if I can do like, they got slew mode. Slew mode's where you can fly without, I don't know. View command slew. Control and enter. Oh wow. I point move back. Ooh, okay. I see how we're doing this. Okay. We are, yeah. And if I want to I point move down, we can do shift and backspace. That is a lot right there. Control backspace will make us move forward, which we want. Move up, we'll do shift and enter. There we go. So I can legit see stuff. If like I want to move in the middle, I could. Actually, let's see if I can do that. I point move left. So this thing, just giving me all my instructions. We can actually move left. Control shift backspace. No, actually we need to move right. Control shift enters are. There we go. That's what we needed. We need to go both ways. That way, you know, we can That is actually kind of a little weird. Control Shift Enter. And all we need is a weird, I have no idea what the heck this is, but we're just control backspace moving forward here. Awesome. And now we can have track of the plane, which is the middle, which I want you guys to look here. Cool. Don't mind this weird texture glitch. I don't know why that's there. There's one of our propellers and there's the other one. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we're just trying to aircraft command slew as we can do. Coordinate frame, we can do Shift Z. Frames per second, we're getting 200. Trying to figure out how you can do slew mode here. Slew mode, why? Oh. Why is slew mode? Okay. Okay, that was an interesting thing. So we can do. Why is it gotta be the num keys? So if I press Y. If I was to press Y, we can go Q. But if we want to do quick, we can do F4. And we just went up without flying. That is quite interesting. I'm ready to go all the way up here. I'm gonna get us all the way up here. I want to make sure our elevated pitch is we don't want to cut off the fuel. I already just screwed up the fuel now. That's not my fault. I'm just gonna let my autopilot take over. Never mind, autopilot's not taking over. I'm trying to find the right trim in the pitch. I'm actually just still reading this, but I'm just not paying attention to most of my aircraft, as I said. We're still going north at 29, I think, because there's a 33 by there. Oh, shoot. I forgot to tell you guys there's this. Oh wait, okay, we don't want this. We want this. That's what I'm doing right now. 341 degrees. That's how much we're doing. And all I'm looking at is this. So I can do control reset, control space, boom. That is legit it. I have to still look at this. We can do Y. Quickly is Q. And then F1 is down. No, F4 is to go up quickly. There we go. There we go. That's all we needed. So as I'm trying to go up here, this is going to be a little bit interesting. Um, Emily and I'll probably take over. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So let's go to Y. Control Shift Enter. Control Shift Space. Control Space. Resets the slew mode, and then slew mode, let's just go to Y. Huh. That's all I wanted to know, but... Oh, that's new. Okay. Yeah. So that's legit it. I'm trying to fly my plane. So if I ever just wanted to know something, I could just have this checklist here. Or whatever it's called. Reference in the keys, checklist. The checklist is just like, can your gear do this? You know that manual checklist every pilot has to take. I mean, I'm just doing through this, and that's legit it. Then how did I bring that up? There we go. That's how I do it. Okay. I mean, I don't know what place to land, so if I was do... Select item would just be 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease slightly, sound on. Okay, don't know about that. Control K. That's the joystick now. There's our air traffic control window. We have no messages trans back. Control Shift 1. No, Control 1. No, Shift 1. Yeah, but Shift 1. So Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 would be this. We want... That's at 95, so we want the other one to be... Here we go. We want 133,000. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. Cool. If I check the compass, we are right by an airport. So we want to take that thing off. Everything. We'll take the pitch and trim. We don't want to. Ready for this, guys? We're about to land this thing. Let's go. GPS map is telling us that there is an airport down there. And now that we're going to have to landing gear up. And we are going to circle around. Reason why? Because we are going to have to figure out where in the hell. So there's the airport right there. Let me show you guys. Airport is right there. That's the airport nearby us. And now we have somewhere to actually fuel up now. And we are going to do that today. So as long as I can get things to go, and air traffic control will instantly come up as we... I could turn the engines off, but that's way too dangerous. I've done it before though. Let's see. I just have to lower my altitude enough to where I can actually get it to... Well, that's one way to lower your altitude. That's another way to not lower your altitude. Let me see if I can get it to do this. What I'm doing is I'm putting my plane at one side with no engine power on. We're going to cut the fuel. Now we have no engines. Never mind, actually, that didn't work. Well, boys, we're going to have to do something with the brakes. So, what we're going to do, GPS map's going to be right up here. And where is she? Where's she at? She's down there somewhere. Okay, so there she is. Okay, so now we're going to have to do the left. As long as my navigation can figure this out. There's that airport. There was another airport down there we passed, but you know what? She might as well do this one. Okay. Sounds like a airport connected there. Awesome. And we are... I should make a VFR flight plan, but that's not going to happen anymore. Is there any way I can... Okay, so... Battery, okay. Landing gears down. We are going to turn off one engine. Never mind, I can't. Technically, I'm going to do the most dangerous thing, which is turning off every engine, and then we're going to, yeah, we're going to have fun with doing this as of right now. Differential brakes on. Now when the landing gear goes on, that's when we're going to have to use these brakes, so just know. There goes my beeping thing telling me I'm at low altitude. We already know we're at low altitude. We don't really care, but we're at low altitude. I'm going to have to put my engines back up out here so I can get to that airport down there. Is that an explosion or did someone fire something? Can't tell. But now we are... commercial aircraft, they'll tell you 15, 20 Landing or retard. Retard means you did it wrong, which is like 50, 30, 20, retard. And they'll do that just to let you know that you've landed wrong. So your plane will let you know automatically if you landed right. Where we're landing, we're almost to the ground actually. So I still have my GPS on. We're at, don't know how many knots we're at, but we're at there. This is not much of an airport. I did not check with air traffic control. So the fact that I didn't do that at all kind of sucks. Select approach, activate approach. No, we're... Alright. And see that airport down there? We're going to probably land on it wrong, but you're going to see what we're going to do here. Alright, beeping at us again. It says we have made contact with, I don't know if that was... See, there's towers to the right. What I'm trying to do right here now is just... Watch. Brakes. We're braking. As I'm braking, I'm going to turn off the power. Power's off. Good. We're... And... There we go. We've landed it. Done. Nothing else, and well, there we go. We landed it. That's all we needed. No, there we go. And you can see we have landed straight on the runway. Legitimately. Yeah, we've landed straight on the runway. I'm not really surprised. Now, if I wanted to see something here, I could legit just go. Okay. Outside, we're gonna do spot. There we go. One runway, nothing else. So that's all we needed to do. I mean, yeah, it's not that hard or nothing. We could just turn off engine 1. I could do, actually, if I wanted to. Here we go. Propeller 1 off. Mixture is gonna be off. Mixture's off. Tail wheel lock is going to be on. Fuel. Yeah, so we cut off both fuel. There we go. Then what we need to do is we're going to make sure I've actually done this right. It's going to be off. Generator's going to be off. Battery switch is going to be off. Notice how everything's trying to come back on. We turned off all of our fuel pumps. All of our fuel pumps are off, so we're most likely safe. We want to... Parking brake's going to be on, because why not? Number 7 is going to be... Yeah. And that is flying with... I don't know, me, I guess. That's legit everything I had to do. Everything's on 0. I cannot take off this plane, no matter if I even tried to take it on. Nothing. Like, I could legit put my thrusters up. That would not help. Nothing would. But, yeah. Now we can do Shift D. No. There you go. That is technically everything we've done. Just in this one plane. And I had to do absolutely nothing. Didn't do any calculations on what thing we had to do. nothing out of it. Yeah, that's the inside of this aircraft actually. I actually like the aircraft more. But then now just the fact we can just go. I can make it look like we have not landed on this runway actually. I can actually if I do this correctly, I can make it look like we have not landed on the runway if I'm correct, right? Yeah, we can. So right now we're using slew mode. Slew mode is like one thing we need to... So if I didn't want to like land on this runway, I could just do slew mode. I can make it look like we've actually did something else. Instead of just landing on this runway, I could just do that. But I didn't, so that's kind of what's funny. I could just go to the tower and be like, hey tower, guess what, man? We did a good landing, but I can use slew mode because that's legit one we do. There's our tower. We have officially, I don't know, taxied. That's our tower. I could just press Y. There's nothing. Now, if I wanted to bring up air traffic control, I should have anyway. Tune. We're gonna tune. Room ground. We're gonna do parking fueling options. We want to do fueling. Or number 2. Because we need a fuel. Our fuel's at 88%. Funny. We can't fuel. Okay, well, we're dead. But yeah, there we go. Funny thing, there's the pilots. Yeah, that's legit everything that we have done inside of this plane. And yeah, so it's a weird. It's pretty much of a weird plane. I hate the fact that it just like slants up once you you know, done that. But yeah, yeah. It worked though. That's legit it. So, yeah, bye.